Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I currently am because I get to show off the other new dress, and this is the hood for it. I'm not gonna be keeping it on, but it looks very vampire-like, doesn't it? And the sleeves, the sheer amount of sleeve attached to this part, like you can literally be with it like with a cape going bleh. So if I ever wanted to roleplay, my clothes seem to be very, very friendly for that. Now, the last time we were here, we were in downtown. Oh boy! There's a lot of missions there that I have already done in a lot of previous runs. So I'm like, how do I structure downtown right now? Because I'm like, I know that there's side quest galore in here. And I also forgot the guy at the Foxy Boxes in Santa Monica. I normally structure main missions separately from side quests. So maybe outside of running to the bar to speak with the. Who are you again? Anarchs. There we go. Maybe this time around I'm gonna start from the main missions, get all the way to Hollywood, and by the time I'm told like, go to Hollywood and look for things, that's when I'm gonna tackle all the side missions instead. I think that would be a fun way to approach this. Hey, look at me and my shoulders. Now, the issue with such an approach is that Larry does not sell you things until you do some side quests for him, so for the time being, I'm stuck in my bra, my wonderful booty, and shoulder pads. Also, new headphones. They look exactly like my old headphones, and that is on purpose, because I bought the same thing again. Unfortunately, I spent like... Hello! I'm good enough. I hope you're well. Funnily enough, for me, Samedi is going like a Nosferatu would, as in I don't seem to be violating the masquerade any more than normal. Are those shutters new? The shutters feel new. Anyways, those guys don't like how they're staring at me, so I'm gonna run over here. I might wanna upgrade my sneaking. But the thing is, I want to upgrade so many other things. I know, right? They even load in before I do. I mean, they drop my appearance down, but do I look like I care?
You showed up? Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. So you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat.
You didn't get your throat surgery yet, have you?
500 times bigger than you.
Well, go on. Ah! No! Don't go on with the cheat menu.
There's a bunch of the old timers at the top who got on like what last They use their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plan.
Oh, shit.
For a little power than those kindred sired.
Everyone's like really falling apart.
It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. It works out to
Like, on my side, both jobs fell through. So, there's that. Then I'm fixing my my teeth. And then I had a stomach bug that I still sort of have, but it's slowly getting better. And the summer just kind of feels like the waited out time. Yeah, I know. Like everything from May onwards just kind of circled very, very, very fast. And but the clothes that I ordered for May, for my birthday, came in, so I get to look cool in it. And I do have people that love me and are offering me a safety net. It's just that it kind of feels weird. Like you don't really want to live on other people's behalf. So it's just been a time of endless explosion. But that's fine. That's life. Hey, birthday was a month ago, but yeah. Good luck with your wrist, Miss Real Life Samedi. Aren't you part of Camarilla? I really feel like he can't speak over his own radio. Yay! Happy belated birthday! I don't remember yours. I feel like I should. Oh well, memory problems. I don't remember anything. It's fine. I feel like real life Chi-Chi from Genshin Impact. Chi-Chi's a zombie. And because she's a zombie, she forgets everything. And I'm like, that's just like me though, minus the literally rotting part. But Samedis are literally rotting, so there's that. Well, you were at the trial, mister. And isn't that like the Camarilla thing?
McCroy's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch.
No, that sounds like an excuse. It sounds like an excuse for people to not give you gifts. Well, what are you all about? Look, the lady... The insane thin blood lady didn't include you in the trustworthy people list, so it doesn't matter how good your story is. Anarch Free State? It seems like it's very hard to be a ruler of vampires when at any point anyone can just say, nah, don't feel like it. Have you tried meeting with them? But come on, it's a day for everyone to tell you how great you are, to wish you nice things, and to give you presents. I mean, we're assuming that that's his crew. I also like how the antitribu mod did place some NPCs in the Chantry as well, so Maximilian Strauss is no longer the only Tremere in town, which was a bit weird. Sounds like you're the Prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, maybe, don't throw those kind of words around like you're risking deep down.
Okay, how about I'll call you King until you really rage? What about Emperor? Duchess? Would you take Duchess? Duchess of the Anarchs? Not a fan of the Prince, huh?
McCroy represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place McCroy belongs is in the
And this bar represents everything that you love. Wood, beer, music's too loud, murky windows. Any advice you could give me?
Here's what I tell all of you. One, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. If you rampage around here, you get put down. Two, don't kill them if you no reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to select the beast without leaving a trail of death. Three, the Camarilla's full of shit. Four, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, you tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body in an angle. Makes your heart rate hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Well, thank you for your help, Nines.
LA is the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your
I
hands.
like this conversation just because LaCroix forces you to have it anyway and gives you free stats. What is it with my tongue? Okay. How high did that make my... Yeah, he gave me an extra brawl, even though it was already pretty high. That's nice. Oh, damn it! Yeah, I don't need a new obfuscate just yet. Is this where the window is? No, it's not. It does have a nice Misty portrait, though. Thankfully not Misty from Pokemon. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it was Misty from Pokemon. She did vaguely have red hair. That would be a really weird, sexy portrait to have, though. Anyway, time to just run freely down the street, like nothing's happening, and like this is completely a normal way to look like. Just proves that if your corpse has a badonka that's big enough, nobody will notice that you are actually dead. The thing is, Lithuanians got the American version. It's Misty from Pokemon. I mean, can I be dead when I'm packing this ass? Literally, the only part of my body that's not rotten, so it seems. Death has just preserved my butt cheeks. Okay, entering through here is probably a really bad idea, and I don't think that they're gonna let me in.
You stay back now. I don't know what you are, but you best go back to wherever it is you came from, huh? I'm serious now.
I must see LaCroix.
Mr. LaCroix's got no appointment scheduled for any goblins. You best get going before I call for backup. Or a tabloid.
Morning to everybody. Alright, I'll go. By go, I mean I'm gonna go over here and through here and call in my own elevator. Thank you very much. Oh, god damn it, it's locked, really? I'll need to directly... Oh, that's not fair. I'll have to directly approach it from the sewers. Excuse me, mates, who has seen the first sewer access available? It seems that LaCroix does not publicly schedule appointments with goblins. Only D&D elves may pass. If you're having a Pathfinder elf as well, that is not the right kind of elf, and LaCroix will not be pleased about it. Any of these real sewer access grates? I need one. Any one will do. This is a problem because I learned how to just run in the middle of the street even when I'm playing Nosferatu, so I never use the sewers. Which means that I have no idea where the access points are. I swear there used to be one here. Is there like a Nosferatu hotline that I can call? Excuse me, I accidentally reached the surface and don't know how to get back down again. Ooh, sewer. I found it. It's fine, I found the sewer. Oh, good. Wait, do I already has this? No way! No way, I can already access my house place. I don't know if it's mine though, but I'll be visiting it regardless. It's so convenient because it's here. And unlike the other apartment place, this one should bug out less because, I mean, it's probably not as intensive to load. If I remember, this should be the right sewer grate. We'll see. Yes, it is. I still can't open it, so I can't just prepare myself a pathway if I ever wanna, like, come in like a normal person. Hello, your personal goblin.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Rofi, I would say yes, except that my memory is that of a goldfish. And I mistake streets, even in games that have 2 streets. Like this one. I always go down the wrong way and then go, oh, it's the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, but...
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one.
Hi,
I
cat.
trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of
Oh
my
no,
personnel.
it's the other cat. This cat might pee other things. Tom will just eat package very loudly. Hey, Pumpkin! Hey, Pumpkin. You smell like dirt again. Yeah. Baby. This one used to belong to my neighbor. And then the neighbor left and abandoned the cat. So this one's mine now. Well, UK is having a nice break from the heat wave. We had like 18 degrees for a long while. Some cat roly-poly at my door. Yeah, no issues whatsoever.
Glad to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have
Yep,
overcome
you on
such
something.
a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization
Yeah.
as of late.
Leave him for
Tell
now.
me, what would you say
I'll
to doing
chase
a
him
bit
later
of
if need be.
reconnaissance for me?
Well, I would say yes, sir. I was definitely paying attention,
By
LaCroix.
chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually, in Napoleon's ranks.
You sound very
There have
proud
been
of it.
whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community.
Wouldn't this be the
concerning
equivalent
the
of being proud about the
cargo
things
ship
you
that
did
was
in
built
middle
before,
school
actually.
when you're an
Have you heard of
adult?
it?
Yeah, go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus.
What is it, Jojo?
Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Okay, what would you like
You
done?
have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying.
I
The last
am
thing we want is
not
police
entirely
and
sure I can
resistance.
speak with the
So,
policeman looking like
careful
this.
what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of...
I will save
without
just in
consequence.
case when
Is
there,
this understood?
and I'll try. Uh-huh.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez.
Are you
earlier.
spying on me or
The
something?
man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about.
In that case, you know that he saved me from the Sabbat. Well, here's what he said word for word.
Nothing I haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the Unrulia ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I'm ready to go.
Good.
You see, the actual vampire issue is their two-party system of Camarilla versus the Anarchs and the Sabat Mafia. I think that's definitely problematic. We need a green party. Where's the vampire druids, goddammit? My husband left me more snack today. And this was supposed to be his snack, but he gave it to me. I love snack. Okay. I need to go back to Santa Monica and figure out the heck am I gonna be doing in a ship full of people. Hi, Pumpkin. It's a vinegar crisp. I don't think you'll like it. He's eating it. You're gonna drop it. There you go. Okay, Pumpkin is a very, very weird cat. I don't know what the neighbor fed him. Or he was living with them. But he'll eat noodles. He'll eat Doritos. He'll eat chips. He'll eat crisps. And some rather unusual food choices for a cat. And obviously, you don't let a cat live off these kind of things. But one crisp is not gonna kill him. But the weird thing is that he wants it. I could do with some blood. But there is a pileup of people here. Yeah, fries, another one. He'll eat fries. Okay, now one of my cats is playful. Great. It's about to be two playful cats now because when Jojo starts going. Especially at the amount of cats that I have, I can build a kid. Burgers, mine really loves burgers. Very obvious. But, once he stole a cucumber from a salad as well. I didn't mean to feed on you, Mercurio, sorry.
You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. From now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
Well, what are you doing all the way out here,
I
Mercurio?
just wanted to make sure you knew my appreciation. And like I said before, if I need something, I can get it. It's both
Antitribu mod. With a very, very crazy cat in the background. Oh, you can hear them. God damn it. I played through it several times. But I was gonna do a Samedi run, then I never did. tell, but currently he has decided that the perfect place to play is inside my skirt. And the thing is, I had to sew up the skirt. I remember there just being a lone policeman in here. God damn it, he's gone. How am I supposed to get my blood now? But I had to sew up the skirt. Because the split goes so far up that I would be exposing my crotch. So I would no longer be flashing my crotch while walking down with this dress, which is good. But you might just break that, depending on how not careful he is. I really need to get some blood. Excuse me, who's prepared to bleed? I mean, everyone's a walking blood bag if you try hard enough. You just need to walk in not the biggest amount. Unfortunately, I can't eat the thin bloods. My vampire creed seems to stop me from doing so. Wonder what happened here. Totally had nothing to do with me. I'll have to fix my green screen in a while. You know, ever since we kind of took in the neighbor's cat and started giving it food and allowing it to come to our apartment, Jojo has taken to saying Pumpkin as his little brother, which makes it the cat that he wants to play with. Sometimes Pumpkin really does not want to play with Jojo because Jojo plays rough and Jojo's freaking massive. But whenever Pumpkin's home, Jojo gets very playful. And it's not like Jojo's a kitten. Thanks for the boat. You good?
Evening.
What's up?
Be my guest.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you goodbye, yeah. I'm gonna let this dude live this time by just not talking to him. Because otherwise you can just find his ashes in LaCroix's office. To be fair, kind of impressive. It means you got all the way to the LaCroix's office. I am gonna throw in a save.
Yo, Pally, over here. Yo.
You sure?
Over here.
Shit! There's some kind of fucking monster!
He definitely was not sure. They're now just very confused. About some sort of fucking monster. I can't really get to the computer if he's guarding it. How much XP do I have? What if I blood buff myself? I can't unlock it from here. Meow. Jojo. I will throw in a save. I'm gonna... Amazingly, in the stream, it looks like the green screen is still in its place. Oh, shit! Okay, reload. I did not expect that there would be people there. I don't know why. I just assumed that I can, you know, stand up once. Apparently not. Anyway, that will get me into their system. I think I have a couple blood bags. Gonna throw in the save again. Thankfully, they're not very perceptive. This should be majority of everything that I needed to get. What I have here is the police report. Okay, so now all I need is the cargo manifest. I'm gonna let Pumpkin out of my room. Jojo went with him. Now, to need to make sure that I'm not sitting on my own sleeves. Very unique problem to have. But majority of people never encounter it. That's just because they're wearing the wrong clothes. Give yourself some sleeve. You deserve it. You know, maybe it's Maybelline, or maybe it's my sleeve. So I think cargo manifest is in that container over there. Oh god damn it, I bumped into him. No bumpy. We don't want to become bum buddies. Here we go. Did I have any... Well, I have one blood pack on me. I will use it. Quite the amount of time that I needed to spend invisible in here. There we go. That's the ship manifest. Hey, we have everything that we need. Now we can just go home. Go home, live long and prosper. There is a dude in here. I can feed while inside Santa Monica. Don't need to be attacking cops in here. And hopefully I'm not just getting squished. I think vampires experience no fall damage. I think I got extra XP for being extra sneaky. Now there is a blood store in here. But people are free. So that's a lot easier. You know, having played other games, like Vampire the Masquerade Coteries, the character kind of gets caught for feeding on people on video camera. And you know, that's bad and stuff. And I'm like, wonder how come blood is so easy to, you know, get in bloodlines. Wonder how difficult people playing the tabletop make it. Like, some DMs are like super anal about any feeding opportunities going, oh no, you fed on the street. That means that you're insta-caught. Hey, thank you for the cheer. I need a taxi, but that is impossible because, like, I'm ugly. So, obviously, I get to use the sewers instead. Oh, imagine if that was a real life system. Look, I need to get to the hospital. I would normally call a taxi, but you see, I have been deemed too ugly. Let me just walk through the sewers instead. I may as well grab a rat while I'm here. The sewers don't think that I'm too ugly. Meanies. I need to be like, hi, princess. I did a thing. Though honestly, if I called LaCroix a princess, I think he would take an offense. Even like female Camarilla rulers just call themselves prince. Which is a shame. I wish that there was at least one of them that was like, I'm a pretty princess.
I've said all I need to for now.
I'll say some more tomorrow. Hi guys! I see you all got to keep your faces. You're lucky. I'm rotting.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone got massacred.
The Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood. It was opened.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Yeah, what was that about?
Those were the Primogen. this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. The Sabbat's appearance has put the primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into, and have him contact us.
Look at this fancy 2004 when vampires were still allowed to use phones. Okay, is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Consider paying for it. Well, thank you, sir.
Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I don't want to know anything, but let me ask you
I
things.
suppose I can spare a few seconds. Yes. You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city.
Does that make me more important now?
In kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
Can you be a lone wolf of literally any sort of thing? Like, Sarah is lionized in the kindred society by most. They're by definition the knower of flowers, but they're also lone wolf. They only owe allegiance to their traveling flower shop. How about owing allegiance to a donut truck? That would also be cool.
Yes,
Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest...
Well, apparently you're not wrong.
Yes.
You?
It's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago.
Common knowledge? Do you have a wiki about yourself going?
Military academy. I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
I honestly want the prince that will just answer with, I'm me! And leave it at that. What clan are you?
I'm Ventru. But I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council. Yes.
But what about the primogen?
They are the representatives of their clans, though more often than not they represent their own best interests.
And you
They
don't.
stay close to power, but are too fearful of the consequences to wield it. Nonetheless, I seek their counsel on occasion.
What about something else?
Which is...
Sabat?
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages. Bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
So pagans? I wonder if the Sabbat have an equivalent line to this. Every single day when you wake up, be thankful you were not born in the boardroom.
Which is...
Camarilla?
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
Okay. I'm ready to see Grout
Did
now.
you hear from Grout? you may come back. Until then.
What's up with the biblical paintings? I suppose that's just what the vampires are into. Okay, time to just get out my almighty map after I close the sewer grate and then I climb in. I feel like they should just permanently stay open. Now in this mod, there's the very weird way around and then there's the normal way around.
You. What are you doing here?
Nines, what's up?
No.
You feeling alright, buddy?
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
He is not who he says she is. Okay. I remember the weird way. I don't really want to repeat it. I need to find some funny looking statues. This one. But this will be sorta hard. Just, there we go. Just because it involves parkour. I'm gonna tell you this much. This game was never meant for parkour. It's the worst game for parkour that you could play. I'm gonna try not to use no clip. There's another. It's up there, I believe. But that is fairly hard to do considering this part. No! God damn it. You want to stay on those planks over there and then do a little jump. This part is not too bad because you can just slide your model over. That's jump 1. This is jump 2. There's gonna be a vampire up there. There we go. Jump 3! Unsuccessful. God damn it. See? Wrong game for parkour. Definitely the wrong game for parkour. Doesn't help that whenever I think of the word parkour, the only thing that comes to my mind is the meme from The Office, where they yell parkour a lot and then just crash into some containers outside. This is why I don't play jumping games. I keep on hitting the corner of the house. Fuck it, we're going flying. Just till we're here. God damn it, I could have sworn that there was the third thing in here. Oh well, guess I'm taking the nightmare route. Nightmare route because it's just a never-ending corridor of rooms that don't make any sense. You'll see. Eventually you do get out, but as an alternative route, it's quite something. I really needed that blood. Oh, god damn it. Hey, at least I got health. Good old. Let's not make any sense. This one doesn't have any boxes, which probably means that it's correct. Now, another thing about these things is that the doorways were not meant to be used this way. Which means that you're very likely to get stuck in here. Down we go! Those are locked. This one's not locked. Thankfully that stairs, not boxes, because let me remind you, this game is not meant for parkour. Come on! We can just stop vomiting. Hello, Omar. Damn it. That's gonna be mine. This is locked. This is not locked. Are you diseased? Yep, everyone's just diseased in here. Once again, at the very least, I get some health back. Just something that I need. Damn it. I need just one of them to come. Okay, she'll do. That's gonna be diseased too. Every blood in here is diseased. But my health does not fall back down from vomiting out the blood. And I think I do get to keep 1 blood point. So it is still better to eat them and then vomit it out than not do it. Come here. This will keep him still. It can't be that he's diseased. Because his blood seems to be very strong. Yeah, he was fine. Yes, I'll take all of that. Thank you very much.
Subscription received.
Oh, thank you! Then I will exit through here. Okay, that's one of them dead, another one of them dead, and I can drink him, but I'm not entirely sure how not diseased he is. He's probably very diseased. Yep. In general, this mod has made the decision that everyone in the Gratz place is diseased. Don't drink from crazy. It's not a good idea. Okay, that's surface of his. So you suicided with morphine. Yep. We can just guess like this. Because you can find the regular number to put in here. So it's not 1, 2, 3. Not 4. It's 5. 5, 0. Yeah, it's 5, 0. What? This is a fake wall! No! Does that do something? How do I open this? Okay, this is the sun moonlight room. Which too does not make much sense. Okay, 4 stone sculptures. Thankfully, I am okay with this really janky way forward too. Because I forgot how to get to the normal one. Slightly on fire, that's fine with me. I completely forgot that I have an insta-heal ability. Yes! There we go, now that wall is done. It is gone now. So I can go home. Can I eat you? Oh my god, I can eat you, thank you! Thank you for bringing me food in the shape of a man. Whoa. Can you influence the taste of your blood? Because, you know, you can influence the taste of your other fluids, so just wondering. If he eats a lot of pineapples, does his blood become better? Oh no, this is gonna be deceased. No? We good? Wow, game. We're normally never good. Hey, I can just leave. You're probably edible, maybe. Nope, you weren't. That's okay, I have a lot of time for vomiting. Nothing else is happening right now, I can just have a good throw up. Is she the only one here? Because I swear somebody has hit me with a bullet. I don't appreciate it. I don't like being shot at. Figure that one out. Now that's good blood. I'm not entirely sure if I'm heading the right way. We'll soon see. It's a bit disorientating when you take the wrong way around through the Grouts mansion. I shouldn't call it the wrong way around, it's just an alternative pathway. But it's not one that I'm used to. I think this is the correct way.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires. Voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives.
Oh shit! Dogs! A large amount of dogs.
I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
Is it LaCroix? It's definitely not Ming Zhao. That's definitely how I came here. But how do I leave? Well, the right answer is through a wall. Yes! I think in this game, yeah, there's only 2 Elder Vitae in there. You can normally get more Elder Vitae in there if you're not playing the mod. But I am playing the mod, and that is the problem. Seriously though, how did I enter this? Feels like it should have been impossible. Whoa! I'm gonna call that cause yourself a seizure room. I feel like I should withdraw after engaging the melee ones. There's an easier way, of course. Hello, friend. Good. Just stealthily murdering everyone in the Grouts mansion. It's a bit easier than doing it the normal way. Just past. There we go. There's my run back. Just got in here the wrong way around because there is an alternative way to go through this level. Oh, to be fair, I really want to level my Samedi higher. Oh, good blood bag. Thank you for being here. Because, well, you know, rotting abilities are cool and fun and unique. But I've been investing XP into other things. Plus, I have never played with necromancy in this game yet either, so I want to go high on vampire powers just so that we can see them and try them and, you know, have fun. Because fun is the key to everything that you can do in life. Is it fun? No? Then why are you working? I feel like he's very oblivious to me just existing. Well, not anymore. How about we invest one more? Ah, withering. Let me just thrive withering on you. Do you feel withered yet? Yeah, I played Time to Heal. I played Clan Quest mod before. Then last year, during the spooky month, I started the playthrough for this one. And I did La Sombra. And I did Serpent People. Forget their name. And I also wanted to do Samedi. I promised to do Samedi, but then I took a break to play other games. Hogwarts Legacy came out. So this is mini spooky summer interception now.
Increased in frequency and direction. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased.
And later on this year, during this year's spooky season, I'll probably be playing Final Nights. Because that's another big mod.
Beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I'm thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my
Let me just re-equip my fists because I like them.
growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest cries.
I don't know what to make of it.
More than once, I have seen the
They remade it
and heard the distrust
completely.
speaking with me. The fear
So
must
technically,
register
up
on my face
until
as it is
September,
all
we don't even know what it's gonna be.
from crying out in chorus with the voices.
Will I play it? Most likely. I don't really expect them to, you know, give us another classic experience. I expect it to be its own beast. But hey, Swan Song was fun.
I am no longer safe.
I did like the visual
The
novels.
voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely.
So whatever they're making, it might be good.
Draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes.
But it won't be this.
Especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows it, I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife. The cure will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices...
I'm really listening to his speech right now.
Of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
I even played the tabletop, V20, for a while. He definitely is. I was a bally. There is some of it on YouTube. But drama happened with one player at first, and then my husband's health declined, and we kind of just stopped playing it altogether. I am sort of involved in Mage Game, but our Grandmasters, wait, no, Game Masters, Grandmasters, now I'm making him sound really cool. Game Master's hard drive broke, so whole game got lost. It's like this with everything. Whenever you involve other people, like raid groups fall apart as well. It's a kind of fun while it lasts sort of thing. That's how it's best to approach things where other people are involved. It's why I kind of like single player games, because it doesn't depend on anyone but me. I don't know who you are, and you are kind of a scary lady. Whoa. Please wither away and die. Ah yes, it's the Grand Master. I think you're stuck. Please die. You're playing the witch tune. It's kind of scary. I don't like it. I'm still reloading. This is absolutely amazing. Apparently his wife was also a vampire. I am very low on health now, but that is fine. I should let out my cat. If you're not dressing in a way that lets you swoop through the room, what's the point? The only issue with wearing clothes like these is that whenever I have to actually go out somewhere, and the last time I had to go out was to the dentist, I have to think really carefully what will not make me look batshit crazy while walking down the street. I have some skirts that sort of pass. For, you know, being a normal human being. Yes! Swoop and swoosh! Look at the amount of freaking material that I just have on the end of my sleeve. That's what it's called. It also has a hood in case you really want to be pretending that you're Palpatine at home. So if you want to be pronouncing that you are the Senate repeatedly, that is the way to do it. Grout's already dead, mate! Can we not yell back and forth? This is kind of weird.
Count is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon yourself made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Why does he sound like Schwarzenegger? Can we like discuss this?
Bury your native tongue in the pits of the abyss. I will not hear it anymore.
You won't hear any more English, but
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your damned soul to that lake of
I won't tell them about the German supremacist.
to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
But will you be back? Okay, weirdest run. Well, I can't eat a Burning Man, unfortunately. The Lord! The Lord is coming, and he's saying that I'll be back. Please, flaming people, I don't also want to be on fire. Whoa! They should be stuck beneath that table. They are. And this man is just eatable. Wait, eatable? Isn't edible, okay? Don't know how much weed he has in him, but he is definitely an edible. This man is also very edible. None of them are infected, which is nice. They also seem to be extremely afraid to see a vampire, even though I'm pretty sure that they're vampire hunters, so I'm confused about that. Did he just get a bout of PTSD or what? Under fire. Here's another thing about this mod.
My enemy, feel the power.
Not a clue who these people were. Yes.
Excellent. My power grows once more.
I literally have no idea who they were, what they were doing, and it was never explained. Just
We'll be invincible.
in case anyone needs to know this never gets explained. It's just they're there, and they're in a lot more places, and you fight them a couple of times, and like frog. Okay, but maybe don't position me on the sidewalk game when I need to go to the sewers in order to report to LaCroix. I played the main game for so many years, so many times, which is why whenever it's the spooky season and it's time to go back to Bloodlines, I'm like, I'm gonna try all the wonderful people mods. But I'll eventually run out of the big ones. And the game will just probably devolve into what the hell. Because I will be like, hey, there's no big ones, so I installed just a whole bunch of small ones. So, LaCroix is a talking potato now. I hope nobody minds.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
So, am I supposed to just sit there and get my ass burned? Well, Grout's dead.
Grout's dead? What?
I mean, his head can be potato-shaped. It's hard to shape a potato like a person like a potato. Some new studios managed to do it by trying to be inclusive to all body shapes. And drawing people with a lot less definition. So there is a lot less neck, a lot more midriff, no real defined shoulders, and what you just kind of end up with this kind of smooth blob. Now that is definitely a potato person. Normally, he's at least has human shape. Well, who is back?
Buck. Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Buck killed Grout to draw me out.
Seems like Grout was already dead.
Buck is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing.
My god, the man's sacrifice.
To quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
Your starchiness. My bag of fries. I have something to say. LaCroix goes, what? On the way, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences. Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
Please enlighten me, Sugarkins.
I'm glad you find this so amusing. I don't. And do you know why? It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with
New follower.
Thank you for following.
I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as
This
missing.
really feels like, for the safety of all people, your oil will now belong to us.
Possession within the next few hours.
We have decided. Could I get some money?
Yeah, I'm feeling charitable.
So what do I do now?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum.
I find it funny that technically at any point you can walk out, but because the story does not progress, you kind of have to return.
Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to
Just going, and now I am leaving, and then you get to the street, and your character goes, what do I do? I'm ready to go.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And
you can also get him to mind control you into agreeing with things.
Reason. Excuse me.
So you can break the main plotline, but the game stops, so you know, not the best idea. The museum is an iffy one for me. I never do too well at it. Because I always try to be very, very stealthy. Be never seen, never heard from, and you know. All that good stuff, and then I completely fail and I need to kill somebody at the end and I hate it. Because where is my stealth bonus, game? Where is my stealth bonus? Okay, that was just to scare us. But we're not a big pussy. We know that the thing was there, so we don't get scared. We're not like cats that get cucumbers placed around them. Now those get terrified. I need the thing where the keys are at. I think it is here. My key. Now, excuse me while I just jump down. If you're a real Bloodlines player, plastic velociraptors will not scare you. Only the real Bloodlines players know this. Email! Can I get in? I think I can. Yes! I love Gabe! Me too! He's such a hunky-dory husbando, isn't he? Just a reminder, Dr. Anders Johansson, aka the sarcophagus guy, will be working at the museum for the next few days. Show him the professional courtesy we show all of our guests. Fetish, that statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late the other night and I swear I thought I saw it move. This isn't another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny. Virus alert, read me. Maw has detected a virus in the attachment of this message. The virus has been quarantined and notice sent to mail.net. Those keys you found? They're Larry's. I'll tell him you left them in the lost and found. Hello, oh god. Hello, Znesses. There we go. I finally remembered. It took me such a long time to remember that Sentinel is called Sentinel and not Satan. Because some T-A's and other sort of little letters were missing from that name, so my mind, for some reason, automatically assumed that it is Satan. Hey, at some point they get it right, and that's the only thing that matters. Dark. Oh, dork. Well, that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, dark? Jan found them buried in the sofa downstairs and turned them into the lost and found. Stop leaving your damned keys all over the place or the next time I'm demanding a finder's fee. Words. What are they made out of? Just a bunch of scribbly letters. I know, right? does he think he is, God? I'm kind of surprised that nothing has roared at me. No, where did it go? Did I take it? I don't think that I took it. Snacky. Very snacky. I think he's just naturally patrolling the security room over there. The code is 2358. Don't know what is the code to, but it is definitely a code. Probably does like code things and stuff. What's the workroom key? I'm still missing a thing. Oh, I hate my job. FYI, I'll be showing Dr. Johansson around personally. Think he'd prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff, of course. If you have a question, I'll try and ask him it for you. Relax, Pam. I had him move the statue into another office. Oh, and it told me to say hi. 2358 again. Yep. I know what you mean. Because you can be super snacky up until that point, and then you have to make a big shebang. Made it. What I even hate even more is that it has to be a weapon. Single bullet does the thing my fists can't do. Save. 2358. We got that code 2 times! In case once was not enough. Now, there are still people here, and this is effectively where I screw up the most. Because I fail at the whole electrical puzzly thingy. Or I get seen walking past here. This guy is just pointing at the wall. Wall is very scary. Can we do it? Still have a workroom key. So technically we should be entirely invisible. Yes, we can do it! Hey! Oh no! The box of boxes is gone.
Why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Does corpses excite cities? Like, do you just take a corpse to the party and it's instantly better? What are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
I think his butt flap is standing upwards. It's creating a very weird cape effect. Either that or he has a plank stuck to his backside. Well, you know, happens to the best of us. What happened to it?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen. Or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly,
Yes.
it's not here.
Well, you know, sometimes as a gangrel, you spout animalistic qualities, it happens, and sometimes that animalistic quality is just this massive tail, made from leather. Did you steal it?
If I stole it, I would know where it was, and most likely wouldn't be looking for it here.
So, like, who stole it?
Interesting choice of words. Weren't you here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
Do you know who stole it or not?
Every supernatural creature in Los Angeles is suspect, as are most human thieves. I suppose we may want to question magicians as well.
I love his sarcasm. It's great when you ask him the dumbest questions possible. Did you examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
What were you gonna do? Open the sarcophagus and go, see? Nothing's there! Antediluvians?
No one I know has ever met one, but each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly trace their origin to an original vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present, but then kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
And Gehenna?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Why do you disagree?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
My favorite thing is that there is like a big fear of end of the world, including in vampire myths, but they don't fear the opposite, which is a much more terrifying prospect. Inability to die. Like, complete inability to die. Like, the sun expands and swallows the planet that you're on, and you're still there. You're just still there. One day the sun explodes, and that's that, and you're still there. And you're just floating through the empty cosmos, thinking, wow, this is a curse? Any other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Also, I love when they look down on humans and go, puny mortals. And it's like, I have a thing to tell you. You're kind of mortal too. I mean, the only difference is you don't die of old age, but that's not how we define mortality. So, you mentioned Thin Bloods.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
I read the whole, like, 800-page book supplement thing that they produced written about Beckett, just Beckett's diary. And honestly, it's such a great portrayal of him there in here. It's one of them characters that just kind of popped up into greatness over time just because they're interesting, and I hope that they're gonna continue putting him into things, because it's just you need that sarcastic dude in the corner to just be smug about things.
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
I kind of really need that the sarcophagus, dude.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress. If indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
We definitely got to stop meeting like this, Becca. It is suspicious. I do love your grin. He is so entertained by this meeting, and it's kind of weird because apparently throughout all of it, I was on the floor, staring up at him, just crouched. That must have been the view. Oh, hey, look, a rat. Ah, we meet again! I should just start stalking him. Just start coming out of corners. Passing him multiple times on the street. Wonder could you make a game out of it? It just becomes a running joke between two vampires to just stalk each other for a while every single time when they're in the area.
What you do. Behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one. And that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounced the blast sentence, and I said...
Ah! We meet again!
No one else will. Leadership.
In the trunk of his car.
And a bullseye.
I'll play along. Whatever is this
A
about?
blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will shock.
I am
At
dramatic.
least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Just a muffled one because you can't open the trunk again. I also like the fact that he thinks that I could have dragged the sarcophagus all the way here from a museum, but now he asks me if I need assistance. It appears to be stolen.
Stolen?
Stole.
How? Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot.
Larry. Barry.
Treachery.
Harry. Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
I wonder if they stole any information to Jack, or whether Jack did the whole setup for the sarcophagus on Elizabeth Dane on his own. Thanos?
I want him found. I want him... found. The sarcophagus could be... exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
I'll find Gary and the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties.
Oh, no.
An anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve.
I don't know. Anarchs downtown seem to be pretty civil.
Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt.
Ooh.
And bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort her out.
I would the reason of for the hell of it be a good enough reason? Because if we imagine Jack as just being the person that carries chaos, he would probably be in on any super chaos plan if you wanted to set one up. My better question would be, is he buddy-buddy with the taxi driver? Does he know who the taxi driver is? Because that would make Jack one of the most influential kindred to ever live. I now want to start on the side quests, but there's so many side quests that I'm like, which way do I start? Hello!
Damn, man! Don't be sneaking up on a brother with your crackhead skin disease test tube baby looking ass! Damn near shit my pants! I don't sell no soap, so what the hell you want?
Well, what do you sell?
Take a look. But I ain't got no rock, so I know you ain't interested.
Oh, he's trying to sell me crack. Let's see. Rather, he's telling me that there isn't any crack. I'll take the heavy clothing. I will pretend to take some of all of these. Just because. That's how you unlock his missions to begin with. Because he's like, oh my god, you're getting yourself loaded. And then you're like, yeah, totally, bro. Have some morphine, a fancy watch. This locket belongs to the Elder Ventru, Jurgen von Verden. I don't have Dominate. So he can have it. Okay, that's idiotic. It seems to be saying something about don't copy that floppy, but that can't possibly be reading it right. This is his normal location. the unofficial mod moves him. And I think he stays moved in the Clan Quest mod. But if you don't have any mods, this is where he is normally. I won't need this anymore. I definitely need to increase my research skill because damn, I'm just carrying around a lot of things that could be useful but don't know about it.
Say now, Wonder Girl, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
Yeah, that not so floppy item. So?
Wow, that's your business, okay? I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright?
Alright, I'm listening.
Hey, I could use a Halloween-looking S&M gremlin like yourself to help haunt some people out of some loot for me. You still with me?
You got my attention.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meeting on top of a nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say...
Oh, and it's them looking gremlin.
Ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I'm ready. And the parking garage is here, if I remember it correctly. See, this is why it's good where he is currently parked. I do want to actually, like, equip my clothing. Just to see what I look like. Clothing is part of the fun. Oh dear. This makes my butt cheeks look flatter. My boobs are still there though, sorta. I am highly surprised about that. This is, according to us, heavy clothing. I suppose it's heavy compared to not wearing any clothing at all. I need research. I'm gonna start leveling necromancy as well. So what do these things say now? Allows you to enslave anyone, however you must convince them to drink blood directly from the cursed vessel first. Alright, so this is a way to get a follower. Okay. Oh shit! Dexterity and stealth to 0? Oh, I don't like that. Excuse me, sir. You look tasty. That will be enough. Actually, one more, please. I'm sorry about all the bite marks. It's mosquitoes in the middle of autumn. At night. And they sort of look undead. Don't think about it. I can't sneak all the way. It is a lot more fun to not sneak all the way. Well, thank you, and I'm gonna see you next time. Hope you have a good day, night, or whatever you're gonna be doing right now. No! I need to be a bit more careful in this. Whoa! Let me just eat some blood from this dude. And drink him dry. I did not realize that one of the dudes was a very, very bad place where he was nearly dry as it was. And this one is alone as well. He is not very smart. Could do with maybe dropping some weapons. No, I just can't pick that one up. For some reason. Let me just heal all the way up. Let me get his blood. I think it's 4 levels down in total. So there's -1, which is where we are, -2, -3, -4. It is a fairly good place to just practice your disciplines. Come on. Always eat a bit of the person that's withering. This is pretty tense because his body will recover eventually. Goodbye, head. I bet that he enjoyed having you. Okay, let's save in here. Maybe necromancy a little. That's not what I wanted. But healing has never hurt anybody. One down. Next one being drunk. If I was them, I wouldn't be too happy either. Must be pretty scary. Oh, okay, you have hung yourself. That's not good. That's like really not good. I wonder why. What am I supposed to do with a hanging corpse over here? Look at my zombie. They're amazing. They're just... Well, they taste like raisins, but in reality I have not tasted them yet. And they're on a path to greatness. No! Don't kill me. Need to summon my friend again. Where are you, friend? Come on, go and do your thing. Go and do your thing. One. Two. Necromancy. 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 Food. Good food. Tasty food. A save. Ah, this is going great. No! And then it stopped going great. But I saved. So it's all good. Don't even know what you're shooting at. But I will eat you. You know, necromancy is like the best because apparently it works like a real tank. Like, if there is a zombie nobody will ever pay attention to you. And if there ever was a zombie, then they'll continue looking at the corners. Like they're very surprised about the lack of zombieism. I don't know whom she belongs to, but she is my snack now. Necromancy. Necromancy. No! Need to time the first necromancy a bit better. Necromancy. 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 Oh god. This is a very shitty place to save. Man. Necromancy. Necromancy. No! I nearly got through here. Necromancy. Food. Hello! Ah! Don't mind me. Just healing. I am really surprised that they're not hitting each other. Well, they are a little bit. I do need more blood. Necromancy. Run. Run fast. I'm good. Goodbye. Hello, zombie. Just distract the man over there if you can, please. Not taking all of those guys. I'm running. I remember in this mod, Elder Vitae is actually purchasable from the blood bank person, so using one is a lot less of a big deal when it's just findable on the map. Hey, it's the hanged person. Yeah, that was stressful. This is always a good gauntlet to just practice your abilities. Just, you know, see what does what and what can you do with it. It is quite fun that I don't need any materials for like building corpses. That I can just build corpses as I please. Because that is a lot of fun. I like my corpses well built. Okay. Hi, briefcase got.
Oh, it's called a shower, man.
Oh, shut up. I got the briefcase.
Outstanding. Pass it here, girl. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off by losing this.
Yeah.
My main girl here after him. All right. Let me peel off a few bills for you. Yo, you hideous, but you cool with me.
Cool.
You a little pale for me anyway. Say, my girl down.
I'm not really pale. I look like I'm burned.
She asking around for someone with skills to. Well, I'll let her tell you. I'll give her a call, recommend you if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Man, what you do with all this stuff, I don't want to know. Just keep that cash flowing.
I will, Larry. See? As his place, that is a very comfy place for him to be. Because it's directly where the first mission takes place. Oh, right. Before we go in... need to arrange this in a manner that makes sense. So we should see Pisha. Then we should see the guy who wants the ghoul to be disposed of in the bar. And then we can go and see their ghoul because she is just in confession. Hello! What happened here?
Don't kill me! Please, please don't kill me! Help!
You're really starting to piss me off.
It was out of nowhere.
Baby. Yeah, I'm just taking you right now. Oh, that sounds really sexy. It's easier if I just take you here and then we don't need to go back to your place for me to take you later. I really did not need that humanity anyway. Well, you only need enough to keep the beast at bay, so do what Jack does. He goes into, you know, Elizabeth Dane, he slaughters everyone there. Thought I saw some blue in there. And then he goes and teaches a newbie vampire the ropes to get, you know, some humanity back. And that is how he rolls. Let me through! Stupid wood! Planks are my greatest enemy. What I love the fact is that these cameras are actually connected. See? It is an actual image. They couldn't get reflections working in this game, but they bothered to get the cameras working. Let's just save before we start the crawling, because sometimes the crawling can break. I'm a funny underground person. I got stuck. Thought that was a human corpse, but nah. Hey! Splat. Hello!
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No. I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
Okay!
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
And what if you then needed to poop? What would you call it? Thrice damned? Who are you?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Why are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
That will be hard to do, considering that I ate him.
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality.
Those artifacts?
The Museum of Natural History housed one. Of that, I'm certain. I did investigate the grounds, but I have concluded it was stolen along with that sarcophagus.
You mean this thing?
Yes, this is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Well, looks like a wet, rotting pig's face. Another question?
Yes.
You seem very preoccupied with death.
Death is the ultimate dilemma, and integral to the beliefs and behavior of every culture. Life is bore on the corpses of the dead. Without death, there would be no motivation to accomplish anything. The only emotion would be existing. Life would be pestilent and agonizing.
Is that how you see vampires? About the items you were looking for?
Yes.
Book?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, but they will make sure you never have another.
If I find it, I'll bring it by. So now we have a setup for where to deposit the happy ghoul. The happy ghoul. Now we should visit Helter Skelter, which needs it removed to begin with. Just gonna throw in a save in case I run weird and then just run into people and get a masquerade violation, because sometimes that happens. Oh, hi! The game's already breaking again. That is beautiful, though. Nice boobs. And it is invisible on the other side. If you play the game for too long, it starts having memory issues. And it just starts replacing objects with other objects. So the world can start to look a lot weirder than it normally does.
You got a lot of nerve showing up here, Lick.
What did I do?
You think it nice. Said he killed a goddamn primitive.
I did what now?
It's a goddamn setup by LaCroix. Nines has been with us every minute for the past week. No way he could have been there, man. He was fucking framed. The question is,
I don't know any more than you do.
I'm willing to believe you were a patsy in all this. But I'll be watching you.
Where did Nines
I
go?
don't expect to see him until this bullshit is resolved. Yeah? The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. Masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
Sure!
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fit. What if some society like the Camarilla
It's called the police.
kills you if you break one damn command?
The police are a thing.
Whatever. Just before I go over it again.
What does being a vampire have to do with Vietnam?
You gotta understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel,
Curse?
that blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
You think so?
Elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call.
So are you making a point that your choices are not your own?
Yeah. What do you want to know about? That's the man there. One righteous kid. I wish he'd take a more active stance in our fight. But man, he's Jack. Jack just does his thing. God help anyone who gets in the way. What the hell do you want?
I'm looking for work.
Making a lot of noise lately. She's a ghoul this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. All fun and games until a vampire sugar daddy stopped calling her. Now she can't get her blood fixed and she ain't so fun no more.
Why don't you just tell her that he doesn't want to see her anymore?
She's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just has to get him out. She'll make a scene and get us all some real heat.
What do you want me to do?
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blind is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep our little secret here.
I'll do it.
Right? Have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know her side. Just let me know when it's
She doesn't have a sire. She's a ghoul. Most she has a master. Excuse me, just looking for a convenient window. I'm not doing the plague bearer right now. I just did the setup in order to be able to enter the club and speak about the whole mafioso trouble. But Patty is gonna be there, so I thought may as well take care of Patty. Oh. Right! I love it when the street stops making sense. It does make it feel a lot more lively up in here. There's just some random ass disasters that happens in here, no worries. Sometimes the roofs collapse ahead of time. It's just the thing that happens, man. Just the thing that happens. This doorway is stupidly populated, but you can still run through. Yay! We got it. We got to be where we wanted to be. Just here. Hello!
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird, because I don't know of any parties going on.
I don't know what you think, you know, but...
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm happy. Seriously. Everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Who's the lucky someone?
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
I do know him. I saw him recently.
You are totally awesome. It just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cute or care what you look like.
I am rotting from the inside. Why are you like this?
So where is Kent?
At the bottom of an abandoned hospital, he's planning a rape there.
That's totally Kent. So like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just go on down there and he'll definitely be looking for you. Just don't worry if you encounter any women with sharp teeth.
Corpse fluids, playing over possession. This is confession. No more fits in my establishment.
Larry mentioned that?
Larry? Oh, so you're the Cleopatra Jones who's going to send over? Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need something to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Go on.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
I'll do it.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat Bruisers. Later, darling.
Back in a minute, you piece of shit. She discriminates against ugly people. It's like, what, looking like that? You can't enter my club. And it's like, excuse me? Do you want me to take off my face or what? Hi!
Confession, bitch, send you.
She did.
Money. Where is money?
She told me to tell you she doesn't have the money.
Money?
No money.
Yeah.
Bye! Job's done, I think. Whoa. Whoa! Ha! I was gonna check about the whole Mike Durbin situation, but might not be the best idea. And I got your quest yet. I think I'll have to resort to a murdering. No! Game, don't be like that. It's like, no, I really don't wanna run. Come on, game. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it without exploding. From the looks of the Sky Hotel, Skyline apartment thing, the game was having some trouble. Now, the reloads tend to wipe away all that trouble, so let's see if it's any better now. This is a very public place. Don't suppose he might not mind the singular zombie?
Each send you money. Well, no money. Yeah, no.
I'm very surprised that necromancy actually flies. Okay, we need to do this better. I keep on trying to dodge with shift, but obviously I can't.
Efficient. Money. No money. Yeah, noggy.
Excuse me, guys, while I heal. Tasty. Someone is very determined to get him. Is that still that guy? Yeah, it's one of the guys. God damn it. And also that parking garage is bad business, so... He has withdrawn to here. It's very unfortunate for me. There is a loose zombie over there. Sorry about that. Somebody can take care of it. Hey, much better. Need to remember not to walk into my own zombie. I think that's the camera guy's place.
New follower.
Thank you for following. Yeah, it is. He's not hiding in his own bathroom because, well, he's already dead. It's kind of a bit hard to hide when you're already dead. I do have some experience. May as well get myself 1 into intelligence. It will be useful later on. Ectoplasm! I love Haunted LA. Haunted LA is like the greatest show ever. I totally am gonna visit all the places and talk about it. Hey, you should go to this one hotel I stayed at one time in Palm Springs. I swear it was haunted. The ghost kept turning on the sink faucet. Maybe he had OCD about washing his hands, lol. Haunted LA my ass. Even if there were such a thing as ghosts and shit, which there ain't, there's no fucking way a goddamn werewolf could be hanging out in Griffith Park. Just who in the hell do you think you're fooling? It's not even as if we have real fucking wolves around here for it to hide out with. I hope you get eaten by some flesh-eating monster, you stupid bastard. Whoever is this guy, he should really start telling people's fortunes, because the amount of information on that letter that was like correct. Oh, there is a werewolf in Griffith Park. But also, he gets eaten by a flesh-eating monster.
Mr. Milton.
Mr. Milton!
I hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye, B. Oh, wait, what? I swear I just got some bullets for running up here. Anyway, I may as well just squish myself in here. For it is good. It is good to squish myself into tiny little gaps. Let's just check out what else is here. I think this is the guy that has a safe upstairs. Then there's my apartment, a ghoul's apartment that has died from the plague. Actually, we may as well just see if we can enter the apartment where the ghoul has died from the plague. No, he hasn't died from the plague yet. Because you think that a Scoopy scary vampire might... Scoopy, yeah. A Scoopy scary vampire might enter your apartment one day. That would be like... I don't know, pretty cool, man. Like, if you just had a spoopy scary skeleton suddenly be like, hello, from the vent, I would be like, oh, hi, man. I was having such a boring existence and then you came along. How's it going? How's the afterlife? Good, bad, fun, upsetting? A bit of both. Yeah, but it's also nothing unusual. You would be like, hey man, wanna watch some Twitch? And they would be like, what? I just don't have human-sized vents anywhere in this building. Passed your message!
I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office!
You heard me just fine before! They also died, so no way that that message could have reached anybody. Is their boss capable of mind control and mind reading? Because that's very important. That is a very well-defined cleavage. What is even your size? They have to be huge.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear content is next to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, would you like to get into that business?
That's all cool and everything, as long as like somebody takes care of the zombie outside your property. I'm so sorry. Boris?
When I saw this club, I had to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Maybe you know that bra has like pockets and stuff. Just for money. Go on.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that misogynistic old man. One more
Look,
time,
sex
I
for
will
club sounds like a pretty good exchange if you ask me.
this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
I mean, I think Boris has been resolving this peacefully throughout all these years. Good as done.
He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing around trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Be back when he's no longer breathing. Yeah, but come on. Just negotiate it very specifically like that then. Look, a sucky for 10 bucky, and my my loan goes down every single day, okay? I bet he writes off a lot more money than that too. I bet those boobas are worth like $500 a pop. I bet he doesn't even pop her boobs. Because they're still there. Ah, yes. I give you a sex, you give me 1% off interest every single time we do this transaction. Good, good. Good, good. I'm glad we are all in agreement. It's the best. Penthouse implies the top level. There we go. Yes, a lot more fun. I'm gonna throw in the safe because I don't expect anyone to ever let me walk anywhere in here. Like, come on. With the way that I'm looking? No, it's locked in here. And now I'm... God damn it, sometimes I enter through the wrong door and things happen. That's why you always throw a save in here. Here's a fun guy. They weren't really enjoying my fun guy. My fun guy just decided that there's nothing to do and left. Which isn't very fun. I don't know why they always expect me to approach it from this place. I can definitely blood buff myself into succeeding at this. There we go. Withering just makes them a tiny bit too astonished to act sometimes, which is great. I suppose if my guts exploded, I might be a bit weirded out too. No, just a little bit. They're well aware that I am here, but they don't know what to do about it. The more we just scrape up right now, the less trouble we'll have leaving. Plus, they had good money. They really are like, what is this creature? What do I do? You can crawl through some more... I wanted to say sewers, but it's not really sewers in here. So one of them had their neck broken. Another one's getting eaten right now. And the last one will get fisted. It's good. He is paralyzed with fear. Let me help you. You have all been helped. You can thank me later. This is the exit. There's only one guy in here. He's oddly enough watching the wall. I'm gonna assume that he was just having a midlife crisis. Like, what am I doing with my life? Where has it all come to? And then he just dies. Ah yes, better use my legs. Hi. There you go. Now you can vomit blood while I drink from you. We're all good. All of your problems are going away together with your people fluid. I have a better way of using it anyway. Aw, it's the cycle of blood. Okay, he wasn't too happy to see me either. But he is very tasty though. There was no talking or anything. I suppose if your bodyguard yells Baba Yaga, and then that walks in, you probably wouldn't waste time on talking. It might have been reasonable. You never know. Might have been like, hey dude, leave the club alone and you might be the only one to walk out alive. I mean, that is not a bad decision, you know? Just keep yourself busy while being terrified. Job's done. Me good. Me great. Me walk in, make the room, go all explodey and rotty with people, and then me walk out. And select few people actually speak with me and they call me a gremlin. It all works out. I do like that this complexion has been called pale. Like, can you... Excuse me? Can you even tell that I have a complexion?
There you are. Finished yet?
Yes!
What? I can't hear you! Let's talk in my office! Boris?
Dead?
Is that Boris's blood? Guess what?
I don't know. There were a lot of people that died today. It also might be mine.
Tell you what, partner. Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight's. I've got some money to make us. I'll hold your share of the profits. Don't forget to drop by and scoop them up once in a while.
Oh, you see me again and often, don't worry. It is kind of funny because technically you can fuck Jeanette. I think there's... I'm not entirely sure if you can fuck Vivi. You definitely can fuck the ghoul in the cemetery. But also the game cuts to black. Oh, you know, you just... You do that blood thing that makes you look like you're alive again and then you get it on. Tonight? I thought we might get together tonight if it pleases you, mistress. From Larry. Venus, your father wanted me to write you to tell you that he has a boil that is 3 inches across. You really need to come visit and see this thing. Love, Mom. Your mom calls you Venus? Because that's pretty interesting. Larry, I'm gonna assume is the fat Larry, so she's sleeping with the truck guy. And then she has a problem when it comes sleeping with the mafia boss. I think she has her priorities the wrong way around. You know, Fat Larry knows what he's doing. Okay, so that is the gargoyle quest. This one relates to the mud hut. And then there's Mrs. Strauss's riddle, yes. And there's Mrs. Strauss's riddle. Oh, what a good friend Mrs. Strauss is. There is some relationship inferred between them from the little cutscene at the start of the game where Vivi blows him a kiss. But I think that's just Vivi being Vivi. But anyway, I'm gonna be stopping it here for today because I still have some work to do and then I'm gonna go to sleep and it is already 8 AM. I know I live in very weird hours, but I'm quite enjoying it. So thank you for stopping by. And when I am here the next time, we're gonna be finishing Downtown's side questy poos. I might also pop back to Santa Monica in order to do the Foxy Boxes guy, which means finding the ghoul that needs help with it. I missed him somehow. I don't know how. So we're just gonna see if he's in asylum or not. And then we're off to Hollywood. So there we are. Half of the level is already nearly done. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Toodaloo.